There are a lot of stories that just beg to be told. But sometimes those stories aren't told. And there are reasons why they're not told. Once upon a time, I was in the 10th grade. This is the point where I became more social and comfortable with my friends, and my voice changed to this one now, and I was more confident about that, and beard and things and life, everything was kind of falling into place, you know? But when the Tetris pieces of life start to fall into place, you start to get a little cocky, a little prideful, and I was a victim of that influence. But then, you get to level 2, and you're like, I'm not wasting my change on this. Where's the Pac-Man machine? I want some ghosts chasing me around a maze while I eat myself to death. That's what I want. That's actually a pretty good description of teenage life. Anyway, self-confidence is boosting. I'm starting to feel like I've got things figured out. I'm the cat's pajamas, I'm the bee's knees, I'm the bear's paws, I am the light's tungsten. Bam! But as you get older, you start to learn that these things come in phases, like when you're 12 and you start to realize that temporary tattoos aren't as cool as you once thought they were. I'm just kidding, temporary tattoos are the bomb. With all this newfound confidence and self-awareness and seemingly good ideas coming into my head, I started to develop a I started to develop a crush. Oh boy! Really, this person was and is one of my best friends, and at the time, puberty and all these things coming to a head, I just, started to think maybe I liked her as more than a friend. And what does a 10th grader do when he begins to feel this way? He tells her to her face, right? Amateurs, no. I decided to take a different path. I sat down and wrote her an anonymous letter. Ooh, romance. Perfect. Obviously, 10th grade me is thinking, this is the best idea I've ever had. The only better idea I ever had was to flip my robe around and use it as a blanket, but Snuggy stole that one from me. So I spent a painstakingly unnecessary amount of time working on this love letter, as it were. I tried to make sure it was funny, I included a pun, sealed it in an envelope, and brought it to school one day. Alright. This is it, guys. This is the big moment. This is where I hand the sealing binder to my future wife, and forever hold our peace. 10th grade me had a lot of problems. So during tutoring, I slipped it onto her backpack, and she noticed it, and opened it and read it outside. I saw all this happening, but at this point she didn't know it was from me, and I wrote it anonymously, so of course she wouldn't know it's from me, but I am still nervous, shaking in my boots, pretty much ready to hightail it to the bathroom because, boy. And then, in a very short amount of time, she's a quick reader, her mother is the English teacher, she comes back in the room, and she does this. She gestures to me to meet her outside. What? This is an anonymous letter. The fact that she is calling me out completely defeats the idea. Unknown. Author unknown. Because, 10th grade me was thinking, nothing's hotter than a secret admirer. To be revealed at a later date. Nothing turns the girls on more than ambiguity. So I follow her outside, and she gives me the look, which, strikes fear into the hearts of men. She was very kind, very polite, and she simply looked at me with very caring, friendly eyes and said, "Derek, this is really sweet, but I'm sorry, I just don't feel that way." And at this point, I was not upset. I actually felt relieved. I think I realized that I really just love her as a friend, and that I was kind of scared of losing her for some reason. But I wasn't chill on the outside, I was more like, Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. But now, the question remains. How in the world did she know it was me? Granted, I gave context clues, but I was, so subtle. Turns out, as she pointed out to me, I wrote this anonymous letter in my own handwriting and gave it to the daughter of an English teacher. And suddenly, 10th grade Derek just isn't that cool, after all. Who would have thought? I suppose the lesson of the day is don't, because you will never live it down, and your ill-thought-out experiences might be forever documented in your own handwriting. As for modern day, she is now happily in a relationship with an awesome guy, and I'm still single. But my mom made me stuffed peppers tonight, so who's the real winner?